Today's topic is very interesting, and I know many of you have been waiting for it. We're going to talk about 8 clear signs that a girl is seducing you. Now, let's be honest. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether a girl is just being friendly or if she's actually trying to seduce you. Women are masters of subtle communication, and the signals they send are not always direct. But if you learn to recognize these hidden signs, you'll never miss the moment when a woman is clearly interested in you on a deeper, more intimate level. In this video, I'll not only explain each sign in detail, but I'll also give you real-life examples and demos so you can understand exactly how it looks when a girl is trying to seduce you. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot these signs instantly. So let's dive right into it. Sign number 1, intense eye contact. When a girl is seducing you, her eyes will say more than her words. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools of attraction. Normally, people make eye contact for a few seconds and then look away. But when a girl is trying to seduce you, she won't just look. She will hold her gaze. And the way she looks at you will feel different. She might give you a deep, lingering stare that feels almost magnetic. Sometimes, she may look into your eyes and then drop her gaze toward your lips, almost hinting at a kiss without saying a single word. These small gestures are not random. They are signals of desire. Imagine you're sitting across from her at a cafe. You crack a joke, and she laughs. But instead of just looking away after laughing, she continues to look at you, her eyes locked with yours. There's a pause in the air, almost like the world has slowed down for a few seconds. You feel her gaze pulling you in, and it's not just casual. It's charged with something deeper. That's the kind of eye contact that tells you she's seducing you. Number 2, they show genuine curiosity about his life. When a woman is truly interested in an older man, she doesn't just stop at casual compliments. She digs deeper, showing curiosity about his experiences, his past, and even his personal philosophy about life. This is not the kind of small talk you'd expect in a casual conversation. Instead, it's intentional. It's her way of entering his world and forming a bond that feels more meaningful than surface-level attraction. You'll notice this curiosity in the types of questions she asks. Instead of the usual, "So, how was your day?" she might ask things like, "What motivated you to choose this career?" Or, "What's the most important lesson you've learned in life so far?" These questions are not only deeper, but they also allow him to share stories from his past. And here's the interesting part. Women know that older men have lived through experiences that younger men simply haven't. By encouraging him to share, she is not only learning about him, she is also admiring him through his stories. Think about it. When someone asks you to share your journey, your struggles, or your victories, it feels good. It makes you feel valued. Women use this as a way to show attraction because they know men, especially older men, want to feel respected for what they've achieved. She's not just being polite. She's drawing closer to him by creating opportunities for emotional connection. Another subtle sign here is the way she listens. A woman who is genuinely hitting on an older man will listen with full attention. She won't be distracted by her phone or looking around. Instead, she'll lean in slightly, maintain eye contact, and respond with little affirmations like, "Wow, that's really interesting," or "I never thought about it like that." This active listening is her way of building intimacy. It makes the man feel that his words truly matter to her. Sign number 3, suggestive body language. Words are powerful, but body language reveals far more than spoken words ever could. When a girl is seducing you, her body language becomes a silent invitation. She doesn't need to say, "I'm attracted to you," because her movements, posture, and gestures will give it away. One of the biggest signals is the way she positions herself toward you. She might lean in closer than necessary, angle her body so it faces you directly, or cross and uncross her legs in a way that draws your attention. Another common move is playing with her hair, twirling it around her fingers, brushing it behind her ear, or letting it fall forward so you notice her face. She may also bite or lick her lips while making eye contact, or tilt her head slightly when listening to you, which makes her look more engaged and inviting. These are not random actions. They are subconscious signals of attraction and seduction. You're sitting together at a dinner table, and while talking, she leans forward, resting her chin on her hand, her eyes fixed on you. Her shoulders are turned toward you even if others are around. She absent-mindedly plays with her necklace or slowly sips her drink while holding eye contact. Or imagine you're in a group setting. Everyone is talking, but she's leaning closer to you, her knees almost touching yours. She laughs at your jokes louder than the rest, and her body movements seem designed to keep your attention on her. This type of body language is her way of creating intimacy without needing to speak it out loud. It's a silent yet powerful way of seduction. Sign number 4. Compliments with a flirty tone. Compliments are common, but the way they're delivered makes all the difference. When a girl is seducing you, her compliments won't just be about politeness. They'll carry a playful, teasing, or suggestive tone. For example, instead of just saying, "You look nice today," she might say, "Wow, you look way too good today. Are you trying to make other girls jealous?" Notice the difference. The second one has a flirty twist. She may also compliment things most people don't notice, like the way your shirt fits, the scent of your perfume, or even how your voice sounds. These are personal compliments that show she is paying close attention to you and wants you to know she notices. Another sign is repetition. If she keeps reminding you how attractive, smart, or funny you are, it's not casual, it's intentional. And often, the way she says it, with a mischievous smile or playful sarcasm, is designed to spark chemistry. You meet her, and she greets you with, someone's looking extra handsome today." She says it with a smirk, maybe even raising an eyebrow. Later, you crack a joke, and she laughs and says, "You're too funny. Stop making me fall for you." These compliments aren't just about praising you. They're about planting the idea of attraction in your mind. She is framing you as more than just a friend, and that is a seductive move. When compliments are frequent, personal, and delivered with that special playful energy, it's a very clear sign that she's seducing you. Sign number 5. Lowered voice and slower speech. When a girl is seducing you, her voice often changes. Normally, people speak at a natural pace and tone, but seduction is about creating intimacy, and one of the most powerful tools for that is the voice. You may notice she starts speaking in a softer, lower, almost whisper-like tone when she talks to you. This isn't an accident. It's deliberate, because a lower voice feels more intimate and private, almost like a secret being shared between just the two of you. Along with lowering her voice, she may also slow down her words. Instead of rushing through sentences, she drags them out slightly, giving her speech a rhythm that feels calmer and more sensual. Think about it. Fast talking is for casual conversation, but slow, measured talking draws you in and makes you listen more carefully. It's the same way a storyteller captures the audience. Imagine you're sitting next to her in a quiet place. Instead of speaking loudly, she leans a little closer and says, "You know, you have this way of making me smile," in a soft, almost whispering voice. The lowered tone forces you to lean closer too, creating physical closeness without her making the first move. Another scenario, you're in a group, and everyone is joking around. When she turns to you, her voice suddenly shifts. She speaks slower, softer, and it feels like her words are meant only for you. Even if others are listening, the tone of her voice creates a private world between you and her. That shift in tone and pace is no accident. It's her way of wrapping you into her personal space. If you notice that she only speaks this way with you, not with everyone else, then it's a strong sign she's seducing you. Sign number 6. Teasing and playfulness. Seduction is rarely serious. It's playful. When a girl is trying to seduce you, she often uses teasing as a way to build attraction. Teasing creates tension, and tension is the spark of chemistry. If she jokes with you in a way that's slightly challenging, or if she gives you funny nicknames, that's not just casual fun, it's flirting in disguise. Teasing also breaks down barriers. By joking with you, she's making the interaction light, fun, and memorable. It allows her to get closer without things feeling too heavy. A playful push, a sarcastic comment, or even pretending to be annoyed. All of these are tactics women use when they want to seduce someone. You're eating together, and she says, "Wow, you eat like you haven't seen food in weeks." She laughs, nudges your arm, and then adds, "Don't worry, it's kinda cute." This type of playful teasing points out something funny but immediately balances it with a compliment. Classic seduction. Another example, you're texting and you make a typo. She replies, "Ha ha ha, you can't even type properly. Maybe I should start teaching you." That teasing turns into a playful excuse for continued conversation, and it keeps the interaction exciting. Teasing is her way of saying, "I'm comfortable with you, but I also want to keep this fun and interesting." If she's constantly playful around you, more than she is with other people, then it's her strategy to create attraction. Sign number 7. Finding ways to be alone with you. One of the most telling signs of seduction is when she creates opportunities for the two of you to be alone. Women who are seducing don't want their moves to be hidden in a crowd. They want a private setting where their signals can be clearer. This doesn't mean she'll directly say, "Let's be alone." Instead, she'll drop hints or suggest activities that naturally separate you from others. Maybe she asks you to walk her home, or she suggests you stay behind after a group activity. Sometimes it's as simple as her waiting for the right moment to talk to you when nobody else is around. The key is that she goes out of her way to engineer moments of privacy. Because in private, she can use more of the signs we've discussed. Intense eye contact, playful touch, suggestive body language, without interruptions. You're hanging out with friends, and she suddenly says, "Hey, can you help me with something real quick?" Pulling you aside. Once you're alone, she seems more relaxed, playful, and flirty. Or maybe after a group dinner, she says, "I'll walk with you. It's on my way anyway." Even if it's not exactly on her way, she creates that one-on-one time intentionally. Another scenario. At work or in class, she waits until others leave before striking up a personal conversation with you. It's not coincidence. It's her plan to get closer. When a girl wants to seduce you, she knows that private settings are more powerful than public ones. So, if she keeps arranging ways to be alone with you, take note. It's one of the strongest signs. Sign number 8. Hints through appearance. A woman who is seducing you will not only use her eyes, her touch, or her voice. She will also use her appearance as a silent weapon. Women know the power of presentation, and when they're trying to catch your attention, they often make subtle but intentional changes to how they look around you. She may dress up more when she knows she's going to see you, even if the setting doesn't really demand it. For example, she may wear her favorite dress, apply a little extra makeup, or style her hair differently. It's not about being overdressed, it's about making sure you notice. Even more telling are the little adjustments she makes in front of you. She might play with her neckline, reapply her lipstick while making eye contact, or adjust her skirt or blouse in a way that subtly draws your eyes. She may spray perfume and then ask, "Do you like this scent?" inviting you into her personal space. You meet her casually, and you notice she's dressed in a way that highlights her figure more than usual. She leans in to talk, and you catch a subtle fragrance that seems to be chosen carefully. While talking, she casually adjusts her earrings or touches her lips with gloss, all while keeping eye contact. These little gestures aren't random. They're deliberate cues designed to pull your attention. Another scenario. At a casual group meetup, she suddenly appears more glamorous than the others. You compliment her, and she smiles knowingly, replying with something playful like, "Oh, I didn't dress up for anyone. Maybe just for myself." That's her way of teasing while secretly signaling that you're the reason she put in the extra effort. Appearance is powerful because it works on a subconscious level. She doesn't need to say she's seducing you, her effort in how she looks already communicates it.